Alright, we are live. We will be out. I gotta click the login button real quick. Incredible. Okay. So, yeah. Right, so one thing that, yeah, okay. So, one thing that's gonna be worth keeping an eye on for sure is what happens with regard to the map stream, because they have the map stream up on YouTube, but we also have access to a map stream on not YouTube, as they call it. So that's kind of going to be the yeah, which map stream to watch is going to be a real question. I believe that the delay will be better synced with what I have on the multi-view map stream than on the YouTube map stream. So the hope is that we will be able to just watch that. Now the questions are really like, which teams do we really want to be watching here? Because looking at the stakes, this is the stakes situation down here. Zeta Reject already qualled. Can Club unlimit WGR Neo NFX capable of locking in LAN? Several teams locked into regional finals can improve. These ones can improve their slot, obviously, or worsen it. These two teams waiting and watching, I think that they're not likely to be okay, but we'll see what happens. And then this absurd number that can secure regional finals, because 4 teams who are relegated were in Group A. Although this is wrong, right? Yeah, so one of these has to not be in the Group A. Let me see if I can figure out who. Not sure why this happened. Normally, stuff works. Tier. Tier is playing today. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah, so yeah, but this absurdly huge stack, 9 teams who are in a position where if they perform, they can secure regional finals. If they don't, they can get relegated. So I think probably what I'm going to want to do is watch these 6 and then the top 6 here or something. It seems wrong to leave Reject off. I do kind of think we need to have Reject or sorry, Zeta POV. Reject, I think Reject we also need to have, to be honest with you. Let me go into my following here. I do think we're better off watching individual streams pretty reliably. The one thing is kill feed, though, of course. Kill feed in the POV streams is, like, real. Okay, set of people who is currently live is an extremely strange set. Tyler FPS is live. He has Pro League in 8 hours. Okay, Access is live for Reject. Big. Yeah, I think that this is correct. So Zeta Reject Unlimit can club WGR Neo NFX, right? I mean, so the NFX POV will probably be oops. Well, it's not like I give a fuck about that. I don't actually care about that either. Okay, some more people going live. Meanwhile, on Twitch is cool. Karahate POV would be really nice. What I was thinking though was, yeah, if we can get Kakigori, because I do not know if he's going to stream or not. So Kakigori POV here would be kind of useful, actually. It looks like it's not going to be though, and at that point, like if I have to watch Mia K stream anyway, let's just watch Mia K stream. You know, like what the fuck is the point? Gonna pull up Exasubi POV. Okay, Kakigori is just live actually, so it doesn't fucking matter. I get to pull up Kakigori POV. I feel like there's been times when he hasn't streamed. Because I never want to watch Miyake over him, but sometimes that's what happens anyway. Okay. I think we will need Cannon. Pretty sure that KN is... Oh, wait, actually, maybe we don't. Yeah, actually, we don't need Cannon. Because, yeah, KN is in that in-between area where we don't actually need the players. Let's watch Akba, I guess. Actually, no, I think I'm going to go back to watching Jukso. That's what I used to do, and I kind of let myself get, like made to watch other people instead. Grow Gaming is, yes. So for the Grow Gaming POV, let's pull up Libel Ace. We need a Can Club POV, which of course should be Damadao. Nice, love that for us. We will need Zeta POV, of course, which is going to be Yuka, because why not? We need RRX POV, which ought to be Sochan if he goes live. He's live, we're so fucking back. I need actually Function Kyoto, awesome. Let me take Yamatai. LTX, I need Right. My goat, not really my goat, but my goat on that team. I already have Grow Gaming. I need a Thai POV in the form of Pinota, as always. And then I need Fanatic, I think, is what we'll do if Ein's live. Ein is live, yeah. I'm skipping Realize for this. If Realize starts going absolutely nuclear, cool. I'm more interested to see if Fnatic gets relegated or not than Realize. Like, I just care more. Like, if Realize gets relegated or doesn't, it's not, like, necessarily a big deal to me. So let's drag Yuka up here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. I mean, I feel like Zeta has to be top left, to be honest with you. But let's drop Axis then. Am I stupid? So Juxo and Damodao. Okay. There we go. And then our 6 here, and I think it's fine to move Sochan up above Libel. And then probably leave Libel, and then Yamatai Fearless. This is not exactly mirror the standings order, because basically it's just that I've moved Libel up significantly, but I'm kind of fine with that. Alright, now let's take a look at the map stream. How does the map stream look? The map stream looks pretty fucking normal, I gotta say. Bro, Fnatic, holy fast rotate. Okay, yeah, so the map stream is ahead of what I have on the player POVs. But on YouTube, the map stream would be behind what I have on the player POVs by a larger difference, I'm pretty sure. So LTX is just coming through on the map, on the YouTube map stream. And yeah, not really having landed yet. Yeah. Can see just coming through. Yeah, landing. Yeah. Okay, so YouTube map stream is behind. Twitch map stream is ahead. What's better? What's worse? I don't fucking know. Oh wait. We may have a tiebreaker though. I didn't realize this. We may actually have a tiebreaker. Oh, what the fuck? That's not what I wanted, man. Show me the map stream. Yeah, because they can't be bothered to turn on the thing that shows the next zone on Twitch. It's like such a stupid fucking thing for them to be fucking up, but here we are. Okay. So yeah, YouTube map stream it is, because it has the thing on. The multiple teams playing Crypto Axel Cat. Which I don't actually think is that crazy. To be honest with you.
ドローン出して今エンジン調査読みエンジンまで行くかエンジンまで行くわよからゲームすればまあ動くでしょこれゼロブーケアパケは取られてるエンジン向かうねいいよキングつってくよエンジンの調査側リンコン側いやエバスクした赤ピンか調査側でもいいんじゃない了解調査側ね左側ね調査側了解エネ角取りたいから触りたい俺レーザー紫あるよ大丈夫白レーザー俺も一回振る紫ついてる角マガが
Okay.
拾える大丈夫渡りよジップラインまで行っちゃうピンの方がよくねここで張るか
So yeah, just keeping an eye on the map right now. There's a lot of people at zone. I don't really expect there to be a ton of action early on here. Looks like they're even coexisting in mid, honestly. Is that Libel Ace and Meteor coexisting in mid? Yes, yeah. And that's really weird. You don't see that too often. I don't know exactly which pole this is. I mean, it kind of feels like it should be the North Pole, but yeah, it's either the North Rift Pole or the South one, of course. Zeta kind of set up in the grab engine area. I wonder if they'll just hang out here. If they wanted to, they could just go play for the next scan here. Which I really do not think is at all bad. Because it can pull back this way, and you really want to know if that is happening. I really, really, really want to know. But yeah, trying to keep an eye out for like teams who potentially could be fighting on edge. I think WGR Neo is walking into Turbine. We're going to have Ty and Hammond and Unlimited and Estates, and those three kind of might find a way to run into each other. KN is also, by the way, absurdly late on the south edge. They're playing Baby Comp, we don't have their POV, but they are giga late on the south edge, and they may be on a collision course with NFX. So that's something that we definitely want to keep an eye on. If they tapped around again, though. Yep, nice. I don't think this is a fight. Okay. Well, they started shooting, so maybe it's going to be a fight. Huh, so Ty going back into grab engine. And Ty can maybe hit third here. It is looking like it is like turbo north. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Just the absolute northmost it can go. Who has that area? It's actually Fnatic. In the bottom right corner over here. So that's kind of huge. I guess I should check. Okay, so Yamatai is underneath. Yeah, okay, so Rig holds ulti height. They will not be in on zone 3 up here. Still really nobody like fighting. I think KN may get kind of just held out by NFX though. I mean, I don't really see why you would let them come into zone, to be honest with you. Yeah, you see Reject playing this like north side here. They're kind of just hanging out. You might have WGR Neo walk up toward them. I think they'll just play into Power Grid, but you might have that not be what happens. I don't know. NFX apparently ripped the big zip. Yeah, they did. Does that mean then that they're gonna go Turbine? Because Unlimited isn't Turbine right now. Wait, he's taking it back? What the fuck? Why are they taking it back? Huh? There was an Evo, I guess, that they were grabbing. Fair enough. Oh, this is kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's a decent rotate from Ty, but not really good. We'll see where NFX fly to off this. Okay. KN is here.
いや俺へしもらった手前降りるよこれでもアンチガイだから食えるぞ
上から見てきてる一緒に見るわ情報気をつけて
Likely to be fighting KN now.
奥側にムーブ張ってきてる
KN has Valcolt though available most likely, so if they can just group in Valcolt, then they'll be chilling. This is like the only team who you just straight up can't do anything about. You know, them leaving. Like, I mean, they'll just Valcolt, and then like, what the fuck are you gonna do? So that should be what happens. We will see in a moment. It's not happening. I mean, you just have to Valcolt. Hello? Yeah, okay, they did. Good. I think everyone's aboard, so yep, looks like they're gonna be alright. And the one thing is they're kind of flying in a little chalked. Don't know where exactly they're gonna find themselves landing. Maybe on the Yamatai POV. Yeah, we do.
ちょっと漁ってもいいんじゃね
Yeah, they just instantly died. That was kind of inspirational, actually. Looks like Grow managed to get all 3 kills, which is also kind of crazy, honestly. Grow from middle getting all 3 kills instead of Eddie going over to function. Pretty rough. Kagegori has been owned. Nah, he's cooked. They wipe here. That was tie, by the way. We're losing a fight to tie. Not a great look. Meteor's trying to third them. I do have a Pinota POV down here in the corner now. They're kind of okay here. Well, okay. Maybe not. I think they probably should have just tried to fight Meteor too. Good news is that Meteor is getting forced by Tier. The bad news question mark is that they probably win that shit because Tier's not good. And Tier is actually now running away at Mach 15. I think that they're trying to. Oh, they're duo. Okay, Tier is duo. I don't know how long they've been duo, but they're duo. All right. Anyway, locking in once again. Zeta. Wait, hold on, Zeta.
ゆっくりでいい俺んとこで入るよ撃て左正面バイよ上段使ってアクセルワンやった巻いてる
Well, that was kind of strange.
いやゆっくりで左下だけ押さえればいいよあと2枚ね
Zeta actually plot armor here, to be honest with you. Should really have liked for this. They should be just completely fine. Zeta will just be completely fine. I mean, they still have a problem in that the zone is far, and they have 700,000 teams between them and zone. So, is Kanpota gonna fucking rock their shit from the big wall here? Kanpota's walked out from the southeast building and actually just started poking at them. And now one of Tier's walking up behind them as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's gonna happen. We do have Unlimited as a solo as well. Can't hold any space, obviously. That still can't hold any space. Wait, why is Unlimited on this comp? This is a pretty egregious comp, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, wow, really? But no way, right? But no way. I mean, no way. Oh, there's a way. Don't like that. There's a way. Godlike pull for reject, by the way. I think you're just dead. Yeah. What a caustic ult. Wait, that guy just fed. What the fuck? It's LTX, I think. What the fuck is wrong with LTX? Zeta dying. Zeta dead. Got caught up with Function Kyoto and Tier on this edge. Yamatai is going to be wiping soon, I think. Oh no, actually, maybe not. Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah, no, I think they're fucked. Okay, so Jusso and Yuka. This would be RX. Yeah, I think LTX died, and RX probably would have gotten... Looks like they got 1 kill. Oh no, LTX is still up. LTX managed to reset that. Okay. I believe everybody here is still up since Yamatai hadn't quite died yet, but now he has. Things settled down for just a moment here, genuinely. Unlimit, about to have to int some shit. You can coexist here, but I don't know why they would. Oh wait, is the other team fucked off? Oh, they did. The other team fucked off. Great news, everybody. The other team fucked off. Good news is they're not in zone, so they still have to move. And also, he just used EMP to take this building. Other good news, question mark, is that Fnatic are probably just going to be cooked here, realistically. Although, I mean, saying that, like, if they don't get aggro, it's actually, like, a pretty decent rotate on. Also, just to note, top 6, Reignite, the team in the next building, next to Unlimit here, is the team whose POV that we don't have. So we will see exactly what happens with regard to that. Yeah, the one that was red ping on the Unlimit POV. We're actually going to get the scan to get EMP up, it looks like, unless somebody breaks drone. Yeah, losing drone here would be really devastating. Oh, he's trolling. He's actually trolling. We lost drone. He's trolling. He has unlimited bats instead of power booster. Okay, well the good news is I don't think we get swung out here because Reject ain't got shit else to do, but they won't do this either for some reason. I missed these guys dying apparently. They just died. I think that this was LTX. Yeah, it looks like it was LTX wiping them. I don't really understand why that was happening. Yeah, I mean, Reject kind of just not being as... Oh my god, guys! Like, surely we're gonna wipe this, right? Oh, that's clean as fuck. That's actually so nice. Oh my gosh. Alter Q shits on Axel. What a response. Yeah, unlimit down to 1 now. Definitely, that was, yeah. I thought that this would happen sooner. But yeah, that was what Reject needed to do. They should win the game now. I certainly approve. LTX Fnatic kind of in poverty. Rig, I don't really see winning the game. Yeah, I think it's really Reject's game to lose. The only thing is if they get hard inted by an LTX team that's wiped Fnatic. But well, Fnatic is solo Wraith now. Porting on roof? What the where is bro going actually? That is not good. Damn, Access kind of just got fucking swagged on. 1枚1枚マジ1枚ここ1枚こうピンピンピン打ってピンピンピンここ書いてここ書いてここ書いて奥さんのディオと1ねこれ右ディオ右ディオ3枚の方100人丸が1個切ってみるこっち左右のチームは左に行かせたいよないやまだまだまだまだ入ってる一回オランチ行くね Okay, see, this can go really badly for them really quickly. It's just kind of down to LTX, really. Because Rig now gets to just walk out. Oh, wow. That's really impressive from LTX. I mean, I don't think of LTX as a good team, but even so, that was kind of cooked. Well, they got second, so, you know. But yeah, we did just watch Right Fearless just fully fucking die to zone. That was kind of sick. Okay. Time to pull up the Apex Legends status for the scores. Yeah, so yeah. Reject win, 10 kills. Lemon did drop a shitload of kills. Getting this reset was kind of like, that shouldn't have happened. Kind of a mid game for Zeta here. You know, I will say as well, like, one thing to note, like, not that it's necessarily fair, but we're going to be comparing the Zeta, Zeta set to the Wolf set. Because I think there's some people who are still ranking Zeta higher. I don't agree with this. I'm pretty sure that I am ranking Wolves higher. No, I'm one of the people ranking Zeta higher. Okay, I'm rating Zeta 4, Wolves 5. So we will see, you know, that's something to definitely keep an eye on with regard to Zeta. You know, more so than, like, their chances of making LAN, which are already fully secured, chances of winning this region per league, which are probably also already secured, realistically. Although they technically could fuck it up, I'm sure, but, like, yeah, it's difficult. I mean, they are just straight up 19 points ahead of Reject. So, like, as it stands, they would lose most of that, but they would still be ahead entering regional finals. So yeah, it is, you know, I take it back. It's actually very fuck-upable. I don't think it's likely that they'll fuck it up, but it is very possible. Okay, so yeah, quickly checking through, yeah, so Can Club, good game from them. I didn't really get, like, a great look at what they did. Yeah, Rig, of course, is one of these teams who's in the, like, just jockeying for position in what they need in regional finals. Even with a win, they're not locking themselves down for LAN. Even with a 20th, they're not likely to be missing, or yeah, basically they borderline can't miss regional finals. What the fuck? Oh, browser crash? Really? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, of course we have taken crypto out behind the woodshed, as is tradition. It's going to be interesting to see what comps come about off of that. You know what it might do, actually, low-key? I'm going to watch KN die on VOD. Because we don't have the KN POV up. This shit was so chalked. I mean, they're all so low to zone. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, Function got scammed so hard. No, this is their EMP, but these fuckers have all just stood in the open behind this pillar and just died for free. Kind of fucked up, I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. We are supposed to be pretty much starting now. We are officially starting. Yeah. I mean, Fuji Kyoto still had a 7-point game anyway, but yeah. Definitely feels a little unfair. I might pull up the draft info a little bit. Okay. Holy South Zone.
ゾーン。めっちゃフェーズ遂行。
ドミナミだね。
Unethical zone pull. Counter pull kind of forced because we're touching over the ocean. Up here in this low ground out here, I think. Which you don't see it actually ending in this low ground like complete poverty very often. So maybe closer up toward the big wall. Like, yeah, somewhere over here, yeah. I don't know, we'll see. If I was one of the teams, there's no way, though. I mean, like, holy fuck.
出る側かもね、じゃあ。
I'm aware. I'm aware that for the second fucking time the browser crashed, yeah. And I'm aware that just like the first time, this was completely unwarranted. Frankly. I mean, the first time at least I was doing literally anything. This time it was just... Now, it looks like you're dragging around this YouTube stream window, and that is just not okay. So anyway, you want to be in Phase Driver on the north side of it, in my opinion. Teams who seem to be in that area, in a shocking twist, can club. This area can club is set up in. This is kind of where I think you want to be. I think that is supposed to be Fnatic who's next to them. Yeah, it is. Strange scenes, to be honest with you. Whatever. Let's start. Okay. Mute that, please. Let's look quickly as well at the comps. We have a good amount of baby comps. Let me count the baby comps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 10 baby comps, including several of our more aggressive teams like, you know, Zeta and FX. Playing the baby comp. Pretty much everybody who's not playing baby comp. Okay, so SBI is playing a hard kill comp. Tyr is playing a hard kill comp with Valk. WGR Neo is playing a kill comp with Valk. Oh, Realizer dying. I don't think I know where that is. Oh, that was like Thai. It's like solar side. Yeah, definitely. Thai ran that shit down. I think at least 2 kills, if not 3 for Thai there. Good for them. Yeah, I'm watching the edge macro here. I think it's unlikely that we'll actually have anyone fighting. You know, in these games, fighting early is just like, wait, what the fuck? Why? I don't understand why they did that. Whatever. Bro, NFX just took Rift into Rift, by the way. Honestly, that's kind of 5-head, though, low-key. Like, Turbo Edge, it just gets you so far away from where you just were, you know? Like, that's really the biggest thing. You just have to stop being anywhere close to where you were. I do think maybe we'll see Tier Fight SBI on the edge here. Both of them are, like, playing... I mean, SBI is playing C or Bang Axel, and Tier is playing Valk Conduit Axel. They both want to fight, and they're kind of on the same edge. So we'll see. Also, yeah, Reject in Power Grid right now, and NFX having just left Power Grid after making their Rift rotate here. This could get a little awkward. I mean, I low-key think it may be a zone timer situation for Reject if they're not careful. I mean, the map stream is just zoomed in to cut them off. That's how slow they're being. Black Sheeps look to be shooting at WGR Neo. I'm checking. Yeah, it does look like they got one finned. I think Black Sheeps are fully set here. LTX has looked out to try to third this, but there's nothing happening for them to third. Watagashi escapes with his life at least. What the fuck is this pole? What the hell? Surely this wouldn't crash the browser again. What? Question 2. Any thirds possible to hit? I mean, Bonsai in some sense possible, but not really. WGR is not playing console. SBI is not playing console. They have control of this one. This one's not going to get hit by anyone. These teams who are super late are mostly going to be baby comp. I don't know if RX is baby comp or what. Yeah, no, they're baby comp. Yeah, nobody is playing for third, in other words, which is not really that surprising. But yeah, that's the situation here. So nobody's going to play for third and get this info. KN is holding the compound. And it's kind of hard to slam and coexist on them, really. I mean, sometimes it will happen when the ending is close enough to them, which it could very well be that close this time. And yeah, Rig has the bike shop's compound thing, although they're moving out of it, which is a little unfortunate. Because somebody can backfill them into the bike shop's compound, and that's going to be bad. Red bin is going to be coming in by SBI here. Kind of a free red bin for SBI to pick up, actually. That's kind of big for them. Reject has reformed. Or no, sorry. Reject is just vibing. WGR is reformed in Estates. Reject is now where one of WGR died. And it is pulling just extremely heavily onto Kinotrope on the compound. Somebody's going to be able to play Bonsai Wall late as well, which is going to be kind of the only other power position. There might be a Turbo South by the Pills position, which it looks like... Oh, Zeta's playing for Wall. Ooh, that's interesting. I thought one of the Bonsai teams would be taking Wall, but Zeta has just Valculted in for it. That's really interesting. So yeah, it's once again, like, nobody's gonna be able to really like have zone info on this. If they did, I think you might see a team trying to play the Pills on the south edge of the map, just west of Bonsai Wall, with Castle. It's normally not really playable, but with Castle, it should probably... Gibby Castle, you should be able to play that, yeah. But yeah, nobody knows the pull. Holy shit fest. Holy shit fest alert. Axel moment, by the way. NFX? What the fuck? Okay, whatever, lock in. So I think WGR Neo was able to pick up 2 kills. Only. I am looking, yeah, nobody's really... Well, an NFX being here means that the pill spot's not real. It is hard pulling south again, by the way. We have slammed coexisting in Can's compound. Fnatic are here. And also Can Club are here. On the Damodao POV right here, you can see just outside underneath, apparently, is what we're doing. No, this isn't really outside, though, yeah. Oh, no, it is. It's just outside. What the fuck? Damn, that's crazy. I do kind of wonder, yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with NFX here, and whether you can really have somebody play... Where they are. Zeta is looking the other side here at like 17 teams that are in Bonsai for no reason. genuinely, I have no clue why there's 17 teams in Bonsai. It's random as hell. Decent spot for Unlimit out on this edge. They don't have like anything super good to walk in and play, but just being super like deep on this edge is like decent for them. Zone hard pulling toward them is low-key a little bad though, as it pushes a lot of teams to look their way, and they are not playing a comp that holds space at all, of course, and you only have one Bangled. You know, that's kind of the big problem really that they're going to be having. Alright, a lot of teams Valcolting and shit. Grow seem to be dying off of theirs if they hit one, or just dying normally. If not, I think they didn't hit one, to be honest with you. I think they were one of the numerous teams that was just hanging out inside. Reject dead as well. Hanging out inside Bonsai. That's what those teams were doing. So yeah, that's kind of the situation. Yeah, I mean, it's really, really hard for Unlimit to play this space. What the fuck? Huh? How the fuck did this happen? I mean, I didn't really feel great about it, but... Oh, is Fnatic playing the bins? They are. Fnatic took the bin spot. Nice, nice, nice. Fnatic took the bin spot. Zeta has to fight them, really. Or just like Valcolt. Oh, yeah. Zeta took the Valcolt option, of course. I mean, there's like 17 feet in zone. Like, it's not gonna help. Anyway, Kakigori did wipe. This shit is so cooked, though, yeah. Damn it, Out's team has wiped, I believe. Yeah. Fnatic wipes. LTX dead. Function is also gonna die out here. Or no, are they? Wait, maybe they're not. Okay. I mean, they should, but... Deathbox res, they give it. And you're probably chilling, not gonna lie. Unless he dies out of res. I guess he dies out of res, right? Yeah, he does. And your Valk died too, and you maybe don't have a wall. That's really bad. Gets the bub down, and you probably are okay. That, like, the bub is really the difference here. You get the bub down, you're okay. You don't get the bub down, you're full wiped. Zeta likely to just win this game. So one question is what Rig are gonna do, which is the team who he's hard staring at here. And then the other major question is going to be Unlimit's behavior, of course, because that's, you never really know. But yeah. I think Rig is just gonna fall over, right? Oh, Kraber. Unlimit Kraber? Yeah. Peace, Kraber. That could be bad for Fnatic for sure. Rig full wipe without really doing anything to unlimit it all. Zeta with the big positional advantage, but comp advantage as well. But Kraber on the other side. No, that's, I mean, ooh, yeah, no. That shit is cooked. Surely not, right? Wait, it's 1v1. 1v1, but at the Newcastle. Oh, outplayed. Ooh. Ooh. That was really good. I mean, like, you always expect, really, the Castle to win those, but, I mean, that was clinical from Satsuki. That was actually just disgusting work. I'm gonna pull up Satsuki's one. Just watch that from SPOV, because, yeah, that was extremely, extremely good. You know what? We're turning the quality up for this. I mean, that was actually clinical. Like, yeah, I mean, the Castle almost always wins that, but a lot of the time, it will take a lot longer. But he puts up the knock. Guy goes for reload on, I believe, RE, and he just drops the knock and clubs him. It's just like, cool, you know? Good chat, glad we had this talk. What the fuck? Okay, we need to not have this completely cause us huge problems. It's kind of like the idea here. Oh yeah, I gotta watch this. What the fuck? Hi, quick question. What the fuck?
マッシャめっちゃ撃たれてる。これマッシャ殺した方がいい。
バル肉ないどう任せよう。それ巻く俺どう任せたらグレー合わせん。オッケー。
いやバルやったら降りよこれ。バルマジワンショットだよ。死んだ。俺巻いたら降りれるけど。怪しい今降りんの。
あ、ドームあ、いやドームあるから降りるの。これ次もう一回やって。
グレー上に置いとけん。で俺ワイドにドーム炊けよ。ワイドにドーム炊きに行くよ。で地下に別いんのかなこれ。いやでもやるわ。やるしかないからやるよ。これ9コアさんやるやった。
Oh, that's clean.
起こしいよ。
Good play as well, though, from the Valk to go up here. This was really nicely played, yeah. Okay, I don't think that I showed the standings. Castle was the ban. Unlimited's actually still on top here. I say still, as if they had been previously. They are still above Zeta, is really what I mean. Function Kyoto showing up, by the way, worth noting. I mean, this is already better than some of their sets have been. Yeah, they're in a position where they gotta do something to secure regional finals. Yeah, team's off to a very slow start. WGR Neo, NFX down here. You know, two teams who have the opportunity to secure their land spot or make it significantly harder to get to land today. That was that was just a Zeta game, you know. That's just the fucking Zeta bullshit you come to expect. Genuinely. I mean, yeah, like it's, what is there really to say, honestly? What is there really to say? I think what I might do, no, I don't even do that right now. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe I'm gonna need to eat something. They're about to start this game, so I don't think I'm gonna try to eat something here. But I probably will go AFK during the break and try to eat something, because I kind of forgot to eat something in the past, like, several hours, I think, so it's gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay. Let's see, where were we? Yes. Hello, please turn on the map stream. Hello? Are we real? Thank you. Map stream is up on YouTube here, of course, not using the LGS one. Ah, so Fight Night, no console, sending Wyatt Shang to Turbine to hit Turbine console. Believe he can't get punished really for this. It's Hammond Zone, so this is actually a huge pull for them. Castle was banned, so pretty much everybody's going to have console ability here. In fact, we may be on for a Watson ban. Would not even be surprised if we're on for a Watson ban here. All kinds of different comps being played, though. But yeah, Fnatic running Watson. They do have the zone info. They are correctly walking over here to play this. Very correct. Rig also fast rotating from Solar. Okay, and Club Gonna have to play the bike shop, right? Yeah. Oh wait, they're trying to go past the bike shop? No, no. They're just gonna play the bike shop, yeah.
マギ中、マギ中、ここ。これ、取ってくるよ。よし。うん、取ってきて。
Oh, we're gonna look though. Oh, unless this is just for Evo. Actually, it's probably just for the Evo. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Get this back up. Grow in the left side terminal spot, rig in the right side terminal spot. I believe that's Sochan and them on the height, right? Over here? Yes-ish. Wait, is this height? Yeah, no, it's not height control. Is LTX height? Oh yeah, LTX is height control, I think. Oh, what the fuck happened? Huh? I know what happened, but like, huh? I don't think they're wiping for that. Axis is downed and getting finned. Incidentally, which is right there with Yamatai and them. Tyr is going to play to wipe Yamatai and them, but I think the Yamatai and them will be able to get out. Yeah, okay. Tyr now fucking off. Reject, hitting the respawn. Axis getting to slurp his entire loot, including this Marvin arm. Very important that he also loot the Marvin arm, of course. Okay. NFX, again, headed into Rift. They like doing this. Kind of regardless of whether or not it makes a lot of sense, but, you know. We could see Reject walking back into Yamatai and Function Kyoto. It's going to be interesting to see. Jukso and them on that second row left side looking at WGR. But going to be fine, going to be chilling, going to be hanging out. No console, of course, being played by WGR. So they can't play for third. So they need to be moving around the map and getting Evo or killing people. Are pinging some Evo, maybe gettable out here. But yeah, I mean, you can't just be doing nothing. So you gotta really be looking to commit crimes of murder or get Evo, like at all times, really. Which is bad, frankly, for us Function Kyoto fans, because they're about to get folded in half, more than likely. I mean, they're about to get folded in half. This is the second time, man. Like, I see these Val Gibby teams just not react at all to getting ran at. It's just so weird. SBI dead to NFX in Gravity Engine. Reject too slow to third as well. Turning around and going back. Meteor is playing for the zone info. It doesn't really tell you anything that you didn't already know. I think tier... no, tier can't hit info, so they were not playing for it. Looks like only Rig and Realize in the Hammond lab. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Because Rig is now shoving in that shit as well. Or, sorry, Meteor is shoving into Rig, basically. That's what's going on there. Ty, hard looking at it. Wait, is Meteor going to play the roof? Oh, yeah, I think they may have to. No, Meteor's just going to die, actually, for free. Never mind. Fair enough. Ty did not get KP off that, I believe. And it is just hard pulling onto this building that Fnatic took at the very start. That's often what happens. That's why they took it, you know. Hello, Grow Gaming, WGR Neo. What's going on?
Okay, マイク。俺遅れてるよ。俺遅れてるよ。これ右のパーティーでしょ。右と当たんのはなし。右と当たんのは無理。車線やばい。ピンとピンで。そこのラインのか。俺一応グレキラン。下がった。オッケー。バルジャンした。じゃあこれ左取ろうもう。左取って最終壁裏にしね。
Grow have pretty weak aura here. Looks like WGR Neo will allow them to live though. Courteous of them. I don't know what WGR Neo is really doing instead. Like they're just kind of randomly walking toward estates. Seems kind of aimless, honestly. NFX super late onto Reject's back. Oh, they're gonna... Nope, they're not coming. Although this is going to be really just as bad. I mean, straight into RRQ if they go through the right side. Straight into death if they don't. They're not inside here. There's no way they can do anything near that. Oh, wait. Maybe they can just, like, hard red in the corner. Oh, you cannot do that shit, man. If they place that, maybe they're trolling. Like, placing that maybe would be a horrible, horrible, horrible decision. You actually just have to like giga hard rat here and just pray nothing bad happens to you. But yeah, like it's very, very chalked. Zeta's dead. WGR and Unlimit working on this, I think. I'm not sure to what extent each one of those two parties, you know, was responsible, but yeah, certainly that's what it seems like. One or both of those two teams. Reject dies to WGR ultimately. It was 1v1 at the end. Jukso wins it. Big clutch from him. Kakigori, meanwhile, has managed to... oh, yeah, right. He was the one who died. I was looking at that earlier. I just didn't process that it was Kakigori who was dead. I was like, those guys are standing in the spot that I was just looking at a team standing in. Yes, and what I would kind of describe as not remotely surprising, we've completely fucked everything up over here on the Fnatic POV. Do we now not have Moby because we're stupid as fuck? I think there's a good chance, yes. I think the Fnatic POV is just flat out just being fucking dumb. Kind of inspirational in that sense. Okay. Realize wipes Rig in Hammond as zone closes. They will then get held out themselves. I think. Oh, they're Wraith bubbling. Wraith bubbling with Sisu going forward. So actually, you know, who can hold them out, really, if you think about it. Grow NFX fight. Damadao walking out to look. Who the fuck stole that kill? Wait, I don't think that he got it. I don't think that Damadao was able to pick it up, so I'm a little confused. Maybe he was. Actually, maybe Damadao did get the kill. I don't know. No, he certainly didn't personally. He doesn't have an assist on it, so I don't see how that would be possible. KN Club now has just control of everything. Actually, just fucking everything. Fnatic still can't do anything. The fuck are we watching right now? Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Never mind. Realize eventually does go down anyway. Fnatic eventually pushed out of their space by WGR Neo. Or sorry, by RX. Sochan and them. Yeah, Sochan and them now in control of all that space, and the team who Aina is spectating, so obviously mostly them to do with the The thing is, though, actually, WGR, like, if they play remotely intelligently here, they're kind of taking, like, free top 4 minimum, probably better than that, even. They could also just end the shit out of KN Club for no reason and get Valculted on and thirded. You know, these are multiple options that are both, you know, very, very compelling. I'm sure. I'm sure that it's difficult to choose. LTX is now kind of just cooked. I think that their solo is still up. KN Club did get wrapped on by... Okay. They did get wrapped on by WGR. They have kited it some, but they have not been able to... Oh... Yeah, they're gonna wipe. And WGR now should just win the game. Can's duo, I think. No, actually, Can is 3-man, so maybe they can do something. But yeah, it seems absurdly good position for WGR to WGR Neo to win the game. It's actually just impossible for Can Club to do anything. They're just completely cooked. Yeah, there you go. That takes care of that. Is that Kraber on one of these fuckers? Kraber on KN, actually, yeah. Kraber on KN is interesting. A little interesting factor to spice things up, shall we say? But and then yeah, we have the Tai and Sochan POVs over here. Tai and RX POVs, I should say. Actually just been slammed as RX. So that's going to take care of that. Tai should just be next in line to die, and it should be just Giga free win for WGR. We will see exactly what happens. Yeah, nicely done. Actually, nicely done by KN. It was Cannon, Valcolt out, and then, you know, now he can't really do anything. Oh, they're going to punch him out is crazy work. Nah, that is foul behavior. What the fuck? Can no KP. WGR Neo 16 KP win. I would just want to note as well, by the way, that we saw WGR Neo, right? Got taken down to a 1v1 against Reject so early on in Estate's side. We saw them, of course, dodge that fight with Grow early to go Estate's side, find themselves fighting Reject out there, winning, and then controlling Estate's side the entire rest of the game. Okay. I am going to go AFK. I need to see about getting some food. So I'm going to write a little AFK message here. We should have about 10 minutes before game start. I'm going to assume I have 10 minutes before game start. Well, that's good timing. Let me clear out the drawing, turn off the drawing. Let's go hit a couple of these. Let's hit a couple more of these. Trying to get the browser to not crash, so I'll pause there for a second. We did get Watson bit. I was thinking about that while I was AFK. Oh, what's up, Allie? Not sure how old that message is, but yeah, we did get the Watson ban, which it means that, you know, we have a lot of interesting stuff available to play right now. You have the opportunity to play like Valkyrie Caustic if you want, but we're seeing just very little Gibby actually. I got 9 POVs up, there is no Gibbies. We're gonna get our last 3 up here. One more Gibby. 2 more Gibbies. This I do think is good, but it's Fnatic playing it, so it's gonna look bad anyway. F in the chat. I really think this Valk Gibby Rampart or Valk Gibby Caustic is really where you want to be at. How the fuck is Juxo dead already? Holy shit, he just got fucking owned. Wait, who owned him? What the fuck? Bro's gonna get banned from scrim. Landed in wall and got dumpstered in a 1v1 by Yamatai. But no, you know, like surely not. But no, yeah, that's what happens. Got absolutely fucking obliterated in wall. Landed in wall for reasons beyond anyone's comprehension. Ego Child got put the fuck down by Yamatai, who said thank you for the free KP. What the fuck was that? That is insane work. No, that's actually just crazy work. Holy grief, this shit out of your own game, by the way. 1 free kill for Function Kyoto as well. And just grief the shit out of your own game. I mean, honestly, like, you know, and this is most likely why they've done it, is that they're an edge team, and it's really not that bad for them if it goes completely wrong. It's really not that bad. Like, does this slow them down by about 2 minutes? For something that happened less than 2 minutes into the game, yes. But is it, like, actually, you know, like, holy shit, you know, our game is chalked out? No, not really. Also, Mountain Lift sound, by the way. I believe that it is, of course, as you would fucking expect, it is going to be Can Club in the Mountain Lift building. Well, I think he's probably just looking to steal some of the loot from Wall, and also maybe get the fin on the Gibby if he kills him. Obviously, he doesn't know it's going to be the Gibby in particular who's come in to loot that, right? Which is obviously part of why it's gone wrong. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, I think it's like risking not that much for not that much gain either. Is probably how they're thinking about it. Maybe also a bit of a heat check, and maybe, you know, I haven't watched scrims, so I don't know, like, they've done this in scrims and had it work okay, or they've looked at how Function Kyoto has been, you know, looting that in scrims and seeing some sort of opportunity there. I don't really know. I think it could just be WGR Neo moment, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, Function Kyoto needs that shit kind of bad as well. They have got a pretty important day here. You could certainly say. They're in 10th right now, or at least 10th as of the start of this game. What is KN playing, by the way? Okay. They're playing the Valkyrie part. Got it. So I was like, why would KN be center zone on this zone? Yeah, like you kind of, the zone is really far south to be a mountain lift zone. Like zone 1 is just so far south. Like all of Barrow is it. So you have to have console info or have like scanned UAV or something to have any indication of this being coming this way. Now Fnatic would actually have to do something today, and right now they're not doing anything. Yeah, like realistically, Fnatic kind of needs like. No, actually, it's kind of borderline, I guess. Yeah. Right. So Fnatic, yeah. If Fnatic can get 13th and Realize do bad, that ought to be fine. So they might actually be chilling, okay. Because they are in 12th now and Realize are in 16th. So yeah, I actually think maybe they're chilling right now. I don't know. It's definitely, it's kind of a weird spot. Because there's already like 4 relegation spots that have just been fully locked in. So you go, oh, like Fnatic is one of the teams that's like in a pretty bad spot, but at the same time, because there's already 4 spots being taken, they don't have to get very far past people right now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I pulled their POV into here because I wanted to see, of course, whether they would get relegated or not, but looks like they're not doing anything, but it might be enough anyway. I think they kind of need, like, 13th. Well, 1 second. Let me check the tiebreaker real quick. I'm, like, missing map stream for this. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly look at the tiebreaker here. So they need 27 points to tie, which most likely you wouldn't have if you were getting 13th or 14th. So I think that they're losing tie. So yeah, they do need, yeah, they should need to get 13th or better. And it's also good if they can finish above Realize, although technically I think they don't even need to, because they can just take 3S's spot. Because, yeah, right now, they're actually the last team in relegation zone. So passing 1 team in front of them and not being passed by anyone is enough. And, I mean, WGR, SBI are the teams below them who are playing, who can pass them. And, you know, those are bad teams breaking. SBI 17th right now, WGR 14th right now. So yeah. Yo, it's pulling, hold up. It is pulling wester than it should. Nobody told the zone where it was supposed to go. And it is kind of pulling really good for Sochan and Function Kyoto in the 2 buildings between Mountain Lift and Cascade here. And yeah, I mean, really a surprisingly good pull for everybody Cascade side. Okay. So while we were away, Black Sheep died. Tragic scenes. I might try to figure out what happened there, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think I can. Black Sheeps, Black Sheeps, Black Sheeps. If I was Black Sheeps. Ah, okay, so they died in Jurassic to several teams. SBI, Grow, and Rig were all kind of involved. So, impressively bad spots that they found themselves in. Not sure how they managed that. Okay. Jurassic is currently a dumpster fire. So we have SBI inting the shit out of it, but also Reject is fighting Rig here already. So this is getting thirded. We're alter ulting back into Pylon side, which should let NFX fighting as well. Wait.
右のバルは来てるよ。
別も来てるよ、多分。別も来てる。キーがめっちゃ、キーがめっちゃいる。キーがめっちゃいる。
右めっちゃね。
オッケーオッケー。
Fighting a caustic team.
角取ってゆっくり。
オッケー。
ナイス、入ってるよ。
裏戻さないか。
ポータル別オッケー。
裏目だ、戻そう。大丈夫だよ。
パック入れたいな。そこキープでいつも通りいつも通り。
いやいや、いつも通り。
2枚入ってよ。ナイス、よかったよかった。あれ右と左と奥が強い。
Oh, it's LTX.
それだけバルじゃん、それだけバルじゃん。
最初に次の周り目に回り。
めっちゃろ、めっちゃろ、めっちゃろ。
Solo Valk down here. And that was somebody else. No, that was fucking Realize's Wraith coming out to suck ass again. Oh, it's pulling so far to Cascade. Next zone is not even going to have Sochan and Yamata's buildings be in. And Cascade Big Building is fully in, and there's actually a corner of Market in, even. As well as the small building next to Big Building. That is going to be crazy. This pull is going to be, yeah. I mean, the teams who are not playing Valk, who are over on the east side of zone here, teams like, I don't know, let's see, is Ty playing Valk? Ty is not playing Valk. Ty is one of these teams who's going to be having a problem. Can Club is going to be a team who, you know, we'll see what they can do. Oh wait, they're playing Valk. What the fuck? Huh. Okay. My bad. Yeah, poor Fnatic setting this up. The zone is just fucking nowhere near here. Respawn's coming through for LTX in fucking Stormcatcher. And I mean, holy timing on this actually. Bottom left corner, and they just barely get out of zone before zone 3. That is massive. However, they probably will not have anywhere that they can actually land. They'll have Bubba up. It looks like they're flying for Farside River or some shit. Ooh, this looks so bad. I mean, this seems really troll, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't have the Gibby's POV on that, but that looked really bad. I don't really feel like he did anything. Was that SBI? I think it was, yeah. Yeah. That would have been SBI who killed them. Fair enough. Reject coming in late here. This is kind of not good, no? I guess it's playable. No, I guess it's playable.
オルターだから急来るかも。
死んだ。ゆっくりでゆっくりでゆっくりでいいよ。
ゆっくりやるゆっくりやる。
Okay, they were fighting Meteor. It was down to 1v1. He got res, and the other guy died to another team. But it's WGR Jukso walking around this side to look down at it. But he's come back. He's been called back. I think they found out Tyr was here, I would assume. Just Tyr is in market. Oh, no, maybe they just saw zone, actually. Yeah, I bet they just saw zone. Because they are, yeah, I mean, it's just an absurd zone pull for them. And so many teams just Valk ulted. And Can Club got the small building, by the way, which is just crazy. Can normal has the corner, and then roof of WGR's building, I think, should be being played by, is that Function Kyoto with Yamatai? It is, yep. Zeta now as well with this coming into river area. This kind of sucks ass now. I don't even know why they did this. This was just kind of pointless. Because you can just walk in down here. NFX fighting RRX, and SBI will third immediately. Kakigori now 1v2 with the cat use still in place here. He kind of can't do anything. Also, the delay is like desynced by a huge amount. There we go. That's better. Still pretty far off, but reject dead. Who the fuck was that? Shank, what are you doing? Letting fucking Kakigori clip farm on you. Not a good play. Kakigori just kind of vibing. Okay, let's actually clear out some of our wiped POVs here. Oh, he died. Full reset here would be kind of crazy for RX. Gross should be playing to stop it. They are not playing to stop it. And yeah, the catwalk comes through. Trolling? Trolling on the Yamatai POV, it really looks like. We should just be dying, right? Who's fighting us here? Is it on limit? It is going to be on limit, yes. On limit, shove height and take it from... oh, but then they drop as well. Okay, weird. RX wiped. Jirozan is still up. Just barely winning the fight is Satsuki over Grow Gaming here on this far south side. That is not getting thirded. Full reset coming through. Grow, of course, dead. Yeah, Jirozan does have definitely some gaming he can do here, but it's a pretty uncomfortable spot, to put it mildly. Let's go ahead and increase quality here and here. Oh, Peace is on low ground. What the fuck? What did Peace just do? Huh? Why was Peace on low ground? Hello? Are we real? That UKF Kraber. Oh. That's Zero's on the solo he's just looking at there. I mean, Zeta should just win the game for free, honestly. It's kind of hard to see them losing it. Girazon barely gets the Valcolt off, but there's just no way he gets anything here, I'm not going to lie. Can maybe play your timer on the wheel here, yeah. Oh wait, does the wheel slide you, but not have a timer? I can't tell. It does have a timer sometimes, apparently. Clean from Girazon though. I feel like, yeah, he still doesn't get anything. He worked his ass off and still got nothing. It's tough.
右回り押さえる、屋上の右回り。
オッケーオッケー。
降りてきたらキックスタート。
まあ
エバックエバックエバック。
グレも切れ。
120、120、120、120。
降りてきたよ、右降りてきたよ。
グレ切ってる。どうだった？
マギボケや、マギボケや。
I mean, that is so free.
ボコったいいよ。
いいよ。
ラスト舞台。真下1枚。ラストマジ1枚。Easy.
Extremely free. Well done by Unlimit. $14 kill win for Zeta, which should put them into first in this set pretty comfortably, I might add. Yeah, this is true. That puts Fnatic into that 13th spot. Can Club, by the way, yeah. Had a pretty good start to the day. But since then, it has completely fallen apart. Well, I guess it wasn't that good of a start. Kind of one good game. Yeah, Zeta, WG, Neo, Unlimit, Reject for teams who are extremely likely to be LAN teams. Currently at the top of the leaderboard here. Function Kyoto still kind of in the trenches. Making regional finals for them is like a little bit of a sweat due to teams like Tigro Gaming who are playing behind them. Although actually no, I guess they're kind of okay. No, yeah, I think Function Kyoto will make regional finals. To be honest with you, it's probably already like enough. The problem is just teams like Realize Fnatic, or to a lesser extent even like a WGR or SBI, I think, balling the fuck out. But like that's not what's happening. I mean, the top out of all of those teams is WGR or Realize. No, yeah, it's just WGR. So, and 12th is literally behind them. So yeah, nobody's coming to pass them. They will be all right. And yeah, RRX is actually playing pretty solidly here. And yeah, LTX playing solidly as well. So yeah, pretty good spot. It seems to me pretty good spot for LTX to find themselves in. A lot of game left to play though. Everything can turn very quickly. You can see that LTX is kind of the end of, just at one end of this big clump here. Down to Function Kyoto is only 4 points. So, can all turn around on a dime. I think maybe what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to fully change my teams that I have to standings order. But what I will do is resort these bottom 6 per standings order. That's going to be moving right Fearless up a good amount here. And then Libel Ace would be next, and then Sochan, and then Pinota, and then Yamatai and Ein. We'll resort of that in standings order. We leave the top 6 how they are, though. Well, with 2 games left, it seems like Zeta's probably not going to tie Genji's kill record in the regular season of a split. They needed, I think, more than 50. They have 27. It's just not seeming like they're going to get there. Meteor currently in the process of just an absolutely absurd 2-set collapse here, by the way. It was not long ago that Meteor was comfortably in a land spot. They have already fallen back to 10th on land pace after their previous set, and they are currently in 20th. Their previous set was a 14th. So after going 10th, 4th, 8th, 4th, and being comfortably on pace for land, they've done 14th and are now on pace for 20th. Fortunately for them, they can't miss regional finals, because they would if it was possible. But yeah, it's not really possible for most teams who are around here to be passing them. They are definitely screwing themselves over, though, for any chances of making land aside from winning regional finals, as well as for some positioning stuff. Because yeah, I mean, aside from the prize money at stake, something that people do not really think about very much is average placement better than 15 in your 2 Pro League splits is enough to get you an invite even if you miss every LAN, and shit the bed at LCQ as well. You still get a Pro League invite for the next split by getting top 15 in both Pro League splits. Even if you're not playing for LAN, like, every spot that you get is more space for you to do worse next split and still get an invite to Pro League. Kind of wants Jukso, but looks like he's not doing anything weird. Oh, he cannoned! I didn't even realize. I didn't realize. Yeah, he cannoned. I thought that they must have, I was going, well, they have to have been Ferrari for him to be getting here this fast, but no, he's gone and instantly cannoned into wall and just gotten his shit rocked by Yamatai with a fucking PK. That is, I don't know if that's better or worse. Oh, hey, we got Barrow Zone. Alright, cool. SBI's Barrow, so that should be interesting. They're playing Seer, Maggie, Axel. And did is a very, very similar zone to this one that just went Mountain Lift, Cascade area. Very, very, very similar zone. With regard to Zone 1, of course. Obviously, Zone 2 is completely different. But point being, I don't know that SBI is going to suspect that this is on them, really, until they're seeing teams flying in. And that may be too late. Fast rotate from LTX, looking to grab one of these back buildings. Let's see it.
左奥のこれこれこれこれほら東映撮ってるでしょ
本当だ。
東映撮ってるかわかんね
撃たれたよでも。ないの
これ手前の方が強いかないやこっちでいいな
こ
こっちでいいな
っちじゃね？うん。いいと思うよ。
Maybe some question over which one of these two buildings is better. Because the other one is full clear. They're going to prioritize this one. It's a bit of a gamble. If it does just keep hard pulling on you, then this one is better. But the zone likes to not do that sometimes when you feel like it should. So, I don't know. Tough spot. Dead in 20th is RRX with Sochan. And that is to... Is that to grow then? Yes, yep. Frustrating. They most likely, like, this most likely doesn't actually matter really, because they should be fine to make regional finals off of just the points they have. And they weren't really in a spot where they were going to push for a land spot without winning regional finals. So... I think probably it doesn't really change anything. Could have reject running into NFX on the edge here. I don't think they really will though. Reject headed all the way down to Launchpad here. NFX still up by those spiders. That reject has just come from. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really... Tier doing the mill prowlers, by the way, on the map stream here. It's kind of wild. Blue armor farmed up by Pinota with his fucking longbow with a 2x. Can Club locking themselves in down here? Well, you have the Wraith, but I mean, from here you can't really do anything with Wraith. Like, Wraith is not far enough to do much of anything. Wraith port, I mean. Dude, I am freaking tired. Alright. Maybe Fnatic fighting here?
一番奥にいるしや。
Black Sheep should just fight them and win. We'll see what happens though. Black Sheep's is in like 19th, so yeah.
あ、2枚それ、2枚。行こう。いや、ぐらい。
Traded.
今向かってる。やった。チル、左から。待って。いや。やった。俺起こすよ、周り見て。こっち見て、パイロン。ナイス。やりにかん？うん、やりにかん？オッケー、行くね。行こう。
Okay. Well, didn't really think that they were winning that fight, to be honest with you, but they do. Black Sheep's down to a solo altar, who is currently in Coastal. Tier SBI having a mid-off in Ceto Station. Gotta say, yikes. Reject seemingly playing for third in Pylon. Does certainly appear like that's what's happening. No, wait. Wait, it was never SBI. That was just Yamatai and Function instead. And they've killed 2 members of tier. Third one is still alive. Then we have, yeah, NFX in mountain left. So yeah, WTR Neo NFX on Turbo Edge, Reject and Jurassic. Black Sheep's kind of coming in on, well, Solo from Black Sheep's coming into Pylon. And then Zeta about to wipe tier for free here. You can see fighting it here.
弾打て弾ナイスレイズねレイズねバルジャン怖いからレイズナイスおごめん
I think Splash just got the fuck out of there. That's kind of crazy. If yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. He's actually gotten out. Good work. Well, we're letting Zeta farm some kills, some points. You know, much needed, obviously. Ow. Okay. So far we're hard pulling south, but this isn't really the zone that I'm most worried about. Jurassic could be a fight, but if it is, it's getting thirded big time. Reject NFX looking at each other. NFX maybe not having the patience to get their shit together on this one. NFX, of course, playing bad again so far this set. Axel goes out. Goated scouting tool, question mark. We've been Axel looked like, but that's been broken. I mean, Black Sheep's just walking up from pylon side to easily kill NFX in the back. So. And then Mia K dies to the other squad. I think they may have just hit 1 each. Nice fair way to divide up your kills when you're inting in fucking Jurassic with 4 teams here. They had to get Mythic as well because they totally needed that. I am very tempted to just fucking stand up and walk away. I'm really interested though to see whether it continues to hard pull south. If it does, then, you know, props to LTX, good play by them. If not, Lumafau, as they say. Kaon hitting a turbo split hold, by the way. 2 of them in the building, and then 1 of them all the way up. So yeah, 2 of them in the building down by LTX, the one that LTX could have taken, and then 1 all the way up on the zip spot in middle fucking Barrow. And it's not hard pulling on LTX south, but it is hard pulling west. Oh, Wraith Portal and take the cannon is the damage outplay.
してるな、してるわ。
じゃあ無理だな俺らどうしよう。ここ張り付きとかか。
俺、
瀬戸まだいるな、瀬戸まだいるな。
This is very sketch, man.
いける？
まあ一応行けたけど、
瀬戸いる、瀬戸いる。あ、来てるパーティーが瀬戸にいる。
戻るわ。
後ろ当たりに来るぞこれ。当たりに来る。やばいなこれ。ダメだ、ここでよくね？ここでよくね？ダメ、ここ。ここはやばでよくね？
Oh, is Zeta fighting again?
飛んできたけどもう無視。
頭打ち
Maybe.
床頭打ちいる。
頭打ちにキックスタート切るよ俺。
あ、オッケー。待って、頭打ちの上からさ打ち合うわ。
下げてる、めっちゃ下げてる。え、すごいよ。これじゃない？これ。端フリーじゃない？端フリーじゃない？飛べよ、多分飛べよこれ。分かった。大丈夫。いる。別。一瞬後ろで負けよ。一回ちょっとチルしよう。
俺も右回りで行くわ。
弾の展開とかじゃないか？
ワンチャン右回りしてみてもいい
か洞窟の展開？いや、大右はやめた方がいい。全員でやろう。
俺の来て。
いる？
これ弾の展開だから。
いるんだったら試合切っていいけど。オッケー。じゃあどかせよ、打ち合いで。
上から。
え、9出していく？じゃあ俺。これいくよ。
まだ黄色。
66。
弾から負けるか。
これ洞窟いるか見て。これいるか見て。
Zeta has tier behind them, by the way, who's reset again. Function. Oh no.
多分入ってるよこれは。ちょっと一回行ってみるけど。
目。
ファイト。
やったやった一番やったよ。
ナイス。ボール戻っていいよ、ボール戻って。ボールある。
いやいや。
1枚来てる、1枚だけ来てる。
2枚。
また任せ。また若い。
いやいや。ゆっくりやろ。
ゆっくり。でかいかもかけよ。
いやいや。いや、ケープしてみる。いや、一回戻る。
ワンチャンしてる。
9割1枚。詰めてるよ。
わ、落ち。ワンチャンあった。
I kind of hated that, honestly.
ロテ。アンチ見るよ。強っ。
前進める
走ってね、
これ。
前進。いける？よ。せーの。前ね、ピンの方。
Damn it, shame, it's the audio that I left unmuted that whole time on accident. Oh, this is so good. If they can live this.
もっと入ってきてる。
Oh, they're cooked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Cannon Club, tough set. This is going to seriously jeopardize their land chances here. Zone info comes through. Everybody knows how badly they've been fucked in the ass right now. Fnatic Axel rotate through low ground is likely the plan. No clue what Grow we're gonna do. It's SBI and top Barrow. Reject gonna fight WGR on the bottom. By that I mean WGR going to absolutely fucking roll.
ラス逃げた。
Reject, of course,
かけるね。
as tends to be the result when this
終わった。
happens. At least today,
待って
especially.
今押さえ俺押さえ
Reject wipe, turn off the access
絶
POV.
対キルポマッチ。いや最初に地下から絶対俺の地下から地下から行く。そっち取るポジあんのそれ。来て見ろ。こっち来てこっちから地下行けばいいかな俺らさ。ああここねうんそうしよう。Q 出すよ。行くよ。いや地下俺のが大丈夫一回チルでマイ殺すよこれ殺すよシングレいくよ3、2、1、5シングいけ殺せスパローシング殺せスパロー殺した上段使え俺のとこ無理こっちに前
I suspect that we're dead.
バレてない一応いや無理だな
We look extremely dead.
起こしたよ
Not gonna lie.
全然
Livelis and them died.
全然起こしてないスタープラッシュ全然起こしてない
This was incidentally Fnatic, who just did this.
来るかも気をつけて
Trade
ブレ
res,
させばそこで
but that still makes it 3v2.
グレートドレディよ絶対か絶対か絶対か絶対か絶対か
LTX should be dying now in the bottom left. Let's see for sure.
舞台入るの待って舞台入るの
Yes
俺
or
も
not
上のピッキャーバー
wanted. Okay. LTX, wiped. Okay, nice. Yeah, let's see what happens. Dojernio eventually does die. Tai also dies.
入ってないから殺しきれないもん
Uh,
マジでピーク来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来いこれ上登って上登って上登って上登って上登って上登ってあ
oh wow, Yuka. Yep. Well, we're cooked.
いいよチルでいいチルでいい
Certainly. This looks a little troll.
下は3枚上段も3枚
登ったら教えて
何が
いやまだ3
登ったら教えて
あ登りそう登りそう登りそう登りそう降りた方がいいよ
ツイルツイルツイル
あ真下いるわ1人あどんまいあー
There's nothing really that you can do like 1v in that situation. It's just not the most viable. Fnatic making a game here though, which is big.
勝てない勝てないよ
Already up into 7th off this game. Already as well breaking that points value they need to win the tie, so top 6 is now good with this many
ライトと
points.
ヘビーこれいるウルトはい俺加点87だよはいよ巻くね上の注意俺来たらこっち行く無理やないいよ上青まで甘い弱いよ甘い弱いよこれ俺最後さピスクバックあるっしょ
あるよあるよ
クーバック投げたらこのイージーファイトこれ全部向こうでファイト負け筋は
ピンソロピンソロピンソロ
スタップ出してるからねスタップ出してるからね
上レース肩でレース肩上レース肩コンジレース肩コンジ上割り切らせるの嫌だな
もう一個出せんかな
これめっちゃこれイライこれさ外周これアクセル級ない外周これ新幹レースこれワンチャン
Oh yeah, Rig's playing Conduit.
ピースにもかけ
Good comms, because I hadn't noticed that. It's kind of cursed. What the fuck is wrong with them, actually? Yeah. Is now unlimit free win. And actually, I think they'll pass Zeta if they can convert it. Yes, they would pass Zeta if they can convert this. As long as they get at least 2 kills. From now on. Oh wait, no, you don't even need 2 kills. Yeah, they would pass Zeta if they convert it. Forgot about the rat. They didn't have as many placement as I realized. Or as I was thinking, I mean. Oof, that's pretty bad. I guess Axel ult is a decent response to wall, yeah. This is pretty much true.
グラム投げてるグラム投げてるゆっくりでいいよこれ
ゆっくりでいいよゆっくりでいいよ
下げてるボジ下げてるこいつら
全員当たってるマジボコボコ食い負け
ゆっくり俺らアンチ最強カーテン出てくるとこフォーカスして殺すだけ
左上ソロね一応言っとくか
オッケーオッケー
これピン足引っ張られんのよ
ワンションだよ
ポタれたこれ千口これピクショ
Okay, 3v3 rig. They're playing conduit, but I mean, spatially, we just have so much better position. Yeah, no, it's just not gonna fucking happen. Wait. Hold. Race with overflow. Oh, he fucked that shit up though. Yeah, that was not correct. Glad I had that muted now. Because from how Xasubi was fucking moving in his chair, then suspect that there was some loudness happening. Let's see, yeah, Unlimit was 7k behind Zeta, and to win, and yep. Okay. Bro, I am like pretty cooked even by its fucking 5:30 a.m. standards. Alright, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to grab this bad boy and I'm going to, holy shit. I'm going to drag it over here. Let's make it taller. There we go. That's the standings. You see Unlimit, Zeta, WGR Neo, Rig, Reject, LTX, Fnatic, Can, Grow, Tie. I do have to fix my POVs. I guess I will do so. I'm so fucking tired. Who must die? Oh, the Kakigori POV has to die. The Damodao POV has to die. Aside from that, we're good. So I just have to find 2 teams who are in the top 12 who I didn't already have POV of. One of them is Kinotrope. I know this. If I was Kinotrope, yeah, Kawaii Isekai would be alive. I am aware of this. Rig is the other one. So let's get Loli down. Bang. Turn on the Ein POV here. And then let's get the order correct. So down toward the bottom, we got these 2. And Pinota as well in that bottom row. Up toward the top, we gotta switch those. We gotta put Chuso in 30, already is now. We gotta drag Loli all the way up to 4th here. Then we get Reject coming in with Axis. Then we get LTX right Fearless. Then we get INW. Then we get Kawaii Isekai. Then we get Libelous. And yeah, then the bottom row, which we've already done. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Quickly going to go check one thing, which is going to be the live standings. Because I do often find it interesting to check the live standings as it stands. Okay, so in your live standings, of course, the big break point here is, holy shit, I hate you so much. As the browser crashes again, of course. Like, why would the browser not crash? I mean, that would imply that, you know, it could, like, function in any way, and that's just a stupid thing to think. Damn, bro, that's crazy. Genuinely, I have no idea. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so down around this 20th area, right, we have Fnatic actually tied with Ty for 20th. So, you know, as of right now, they're actually doing so well that they are even in a position where they're on the brink of making regional finals rather than just that. And realize as well getting relegated on tiebreaker over 3S. So, yeah. Now, I don't have the realized POV, and I doubt that I'm going to pick it up. But yeah, Thai Fnatic is a real thing that we want to keep an eye on. Well, and if Grow die early, they could actually miss regional final as well. Same really with Function Kyoto, or even RRX, I think. Tochan ended. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Nope, that's not good at all. Do not like that at all. Do not like that at all. Kind of hate that. Yo, why have we not started yet, by the way? Hello? We are 1 minute from starting, but they haven't sent the we're 1 minute from starting message yet, so apparently we're slightly more, just slightly. Yeah, so really it's like RRX, Function, Kyoto, Grow Gaming, Thai, Fnatic. One of them will miss out only. And then it's Realize needs to improve from 13th, where they are, in order to make it. Well, they need 36. Right. Well, 36 would be better than 13th. So yeah. Yeah. Tiebreak win is not going to happen. It needs to be Realize. Moving up in the standings. In one movement up, and they don't get relegated. Obviously, in Nuke, as you know, we try to figure out whether they may land. Not really expecting such a thing to be what happens, but you never know. Alright, oh yeah, I didn't really look at the bans, because yeah, we did of course have Velk the previous game, which was why there was no Velk in that game. Axel has just been banned though, and that is going to mean 700,000 Wraiths? I'm sorry, is that, wait, what? Okay, interesting comps being played already. Very, very interesting. Banksy or Maggie being played by WGR Neo. Banksy or Leica, or wait, what, Leica, Alter, Leica? I have no idea what the fuck went on in my brain, dude. Banksy or Alter as well. A lot of Banksy or Alter being played, actually. Surprising amount, really. We have Cat Seer Alter as well. W zoned hit by fucking. I'm sorry, is that Ein W? It is, yeah. Ein W with a W zone hit. Inspirational stuff. Oh my god. Hard pull. Please hard pull. Please. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. I'm actually really interested to see. Okay, we gotta look where Kawaii Isekai and Ken are gonna go. Because Ken and Club are also headed this way. But I don't know whether they're going to play for, yeah, like they can play for inside the tunnel, which I believe is what they're going to do, yeah. Looks like they're going to try to play for inside the tunnel. I think that makes a lot of sense. Ow. NFX, as the Elra team, are going to have enough info to call this, even though they're not playing console. You're gonna look at the fact that there's somehow already two teams in fucking East Rail and go, yeah, that's the zone that it is. Oh my god, by the way, holy shit. Okay, I'm dead. Fnatic out 20th. Oh my gosh. Fnatic out 20th. What a start. Some of that went over to reject for sure, or maybe all of it. It's hard to tell. I think Realize was also in the area, but... And, I mean, that from Fnatic is really, really devastating. The thing is as well, so, like, if they lose, if they go back down to 12th-ish area, they could still get relegated as well. It's kind of just not realistic otherwise. Anyway, let's go ahead and chuck away our Ein POV. Our X into the nut over there, that's good, but they've ended stream, so I'm worried about that. It was like pretty much like right when the game was starting, so worrying. Holy fuck, I'm so tired. Okay. Alright. Realize with the Giga Deep building, by the way. As you can see in the bottom, function Kyoto on height. I do want to see whether it's actually going to hard pull over there. I think it is. I think it kind of almost has to hard pull over there. This shit is going to be completely and utterly chalked, I think. Oh, Sochan. Oh my god. What a way to toss it.
ポータルできてるからカーテン切ってこれ絶対守って絶対守ってスパーで切ってもいいスパーで切っても入れるんだよこっち下がりきれ2人でもいけろワイさんできてればそんな来ないポータルできたワイさんワンブイ絶対返せ下り切ってもいいどっちからもいますよナイス
これ直樹起こすよ後でそうさせる
下り切ってもいいワンチャンやばかったら
This was really troll.
めっちゃ売ってるワイさんの方
俺マークは死んだわ
ワイさんも下り切った方がいい下り切った方がいいよ下り切った方がいい
下安全だよ下安全切れない
Nice.
ごめん
Really bad from RX, honestly. Was not a fan of that at all. And yeah, I mean, no, it's mostly just... Ooh. It's mostly the first death from Sochan, really. Like, the first death, it's so unnecessary. Really painful, actually. So unnecessary to take the death. Okay. It does look like that the zone is going to try to hard pull here. Yeah, I mean, that Fnatic out in 20th is basically locking them out of regional finals, but they have to go so far down the scoreboard to actually get relegated. Unless Realize, wait a second, Realize is in position to drop a nuke though. Actually, nuke from Realize would be really big. They still have to drop a really long way though. Yeah, like Fnatic has to go back down to like 12th or worse, and then Realize would also have to get top 10 or whatever. But yeah, Realize is currently in position to have a really good game, so, ooh, really? Really? Man, I'm scared. Why? Why any of it, man? Man. Man. Okay, rig into the nut now. Meteor coming in late, likely onto WGR Neo, especially if WGR Neo does not watch their back here. Could be free KP, could be trolling, you know? Who's to fucking say? Oh, fuck. Okay. Holy shit. Ah. Okay.
ラスト舞台ラスト舞台いやいや右行くよ右行くよ右行く右行ってる行ってる行ってるバンガバンガバンガバンガシャシャシャシャシャシャいけ後ろだラストナイスナイスナイスナイスナイスチャンピオン
That's big for Grow. They kind of needed that shit, not gonna lie. Fnatic will hold, I'm pretty confident. No, you motherfucker. Tiebreaker's total points over the course of the split. Fnatic was heavily ahead, and they've just placed higher as well. So, yeah. But it also doesn't matter because these are the not being relegated spots anyway. So yeah, one spot out, yeah, one placement out of tie for 20th, and just barely staying out of the relegation area as well. So, yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, all things considered, probably they should be taking that as a win. Just not getting relegated is a massive, massive step up from what they were showing earlier. No, it's 23rd down. They get relegated. And yeah, Grow Gaming, even with that, Grow Gaming is still just in Narnia. Yeah, like really, I think realistically, like Meteor down is kind of teams who probably would have to win. Like in practice, it doesn't have to be like that, but yeah. And yeah, we now, based off of how this went, we kind of have this huge like breakpoint here. After KN Club down to Kenotrope. With NFX on the wrong side of it, of course. So yeah, WGR Neo. Oh yeah, I mean the story of the set, honestly, is just Unlimit. It is huge, huge, huge for Unlimit to be getting that. Unlimit enters the set on pace for 4th in the region, and tied for 3rd in total points scored, and yeah, just like, you know, suddenly not looking like a team who we could really rate that highly, you know. I mean, I ranked Unlimit 15th in PR, which, you know, I kind of stand by because they look like utter shit, but winning this set, absolutely massive. This is just a guy getting knocked up, and yeah, this is just a Valcolt getting downed. I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. Whatever, that's not important. Kill that, kill that. Okay. Yeah, certainly the biggest thing that's happened is absolutely just Unlimit winning. Decent set from Zeta. They do lose ground to Wolves in every sense, but yeah. WGR Neo cementing their land status. Rejected, of course, also able to do the same. And then, yeah, we kind of are going all the way down to like a KN Club somehow still on land pace after dropping 16th here. which is kind of insane. I do worry about this, certainly. This is definitely concerning. Okay. Well, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, well, I'm going to fucking sleep. That shit was, not good. I, fucking am in 5 hours. I may sleep through my alarm. We'll see what happens. I am really cooked right now. I think I actually like, yeah, I don't know if I was like asleep, but yeah, I kind of missed like, I felt like 5 minutes of that game or something. Like I blinked and it was top 3 or some shit. So that was kind of yeesh as well. All right. Yep, is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, this is kind of going to be the most clear cut of the regions, though. 8 teams who are, like, really, really solidly positioned. Doubt things will be that clean anywhere else. But yeah, gonna call it there. Gonna go to bed. Hopefully back frame, yeah. Peace.